EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from the Superdome. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Now, second down throw from Carr. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 3. They'll go play action with Carr. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He's going to have a Saints 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
You can can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Now Kamara. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 52 yards. They'll run with the 3rd-year man. It's Rachaad White. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
They'll run with White. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he'll be shoved backwards a little bit. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Carr. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They put Wilson in motion. Carr now on 2nd down. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Bucs have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
A give up the middle with Kamara. Kamara got a 1st down, still going. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
This one complete to Hill. And he's not going to get too far and tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans. After this, here's Blake Grupe for the Saints, a field goal try. This one from 47 yards out. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Grupe now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tackle there by Cameron Jordan. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Mayfield. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On 1st down, Carr. That's deep for Olave. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And now he loses the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. First down throw for Carr. He's got it inside the 5. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Now, Carr. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And now he loses the football. The Bucs have it. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That one incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On the ground, it's the tight end. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get.
Shaheed in motion. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
The drive begins with a run by White.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some.
Rashawn White. And he's going to take this all the way home. Rashawn White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Bucs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A give running right with Kamara. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. They'll go play action with Carr to the left side in the hands of Hill. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Shaheed in motion. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the give, this is Kamara. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's got his man complete to Johnson. They get 18 on the pitching catch. First down, New Orleans.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Second and a yard. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he's into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Baker gonna hand it to White. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Motion man is Rice. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes. They've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Play action now. It's caught. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now, faking the give. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Carr working out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. Now, fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They face second down and 7. They'll run. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Rice. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. White. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Now, second and goal. One more time, it's White. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Baker to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Buccaneers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up for first and 10. Throwing is Carr. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Back is Carr. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down. Carr now. That's deep for Olave. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. Mayfield to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.